Well, hello there, and good evening, everybody. I'm William Brantley from the North Jackson, Tennessee area near Westtown Commons Shopping Center on Walker Road, getting ready to share with you today's climate summary and give you a forecast for the next few days here in just a few moments. Well, we did have some thunderstorms today, but not as widespread here as was expected. Middle Tennessee got that brunt, but there's still a few scattered showers forming on the radar that will affect us tonight and possibly early tomorrow morning. So the rain's not over with yet. The cold front hasn't moved through yet. It's still in western Arkansas. It should move through sometime tomorrow morning between sunrise and noon, and then the rain will be gone, at least for a few days. That's the very latest. I thought I'd kind of give you a quick forecast right there in a way. In the meantime, I thought I'd go ahead and share with you today's stats. Then I'll show you the map features and all the other good stuff. As of 5 p.m. here in North Jackson, the skies were partly cloudy at 5 p.m. The temperature then was 79 degrees. The dew point was 68 degrees, and the relative humidity was 69%, and we had southeast winds at 3 miles per hour, so it was very light, and the barometric pressure was 29.92 inches of mercury. Now, today's low temperature is a little tricky. I think it'll hold up to midnight. 70 degrees was the low this morning, and that ties the record warmest low of 70 set back in 2013. Now, before the storms hit around 1 o'clock or 1:15, the low was 72, which broke the record. But we had a storm here in North Jackson right around the 1:15, 1:30 time frame that dropped the temperature down to 70, which made it tie the record. Now, if it ends up hitting 69 degrees between now and midnight, you might say, then the old record will stand. But as of right now, 70 degrees for the low ties for the record warmest low back in 2013 and 2017. Just thought I'd let you know that real quick. Today's high temperature was 84 degrees. Nowhere near the record hottest of 93, but 84 felt okay. And I've had 46 hundredths of an inch of rainfall here in North Jackson since midnight. Now, yesterday I had 87 hundredths of an inch of rain, of course. Now, not including today's 46 hundredths. For the month of May, I'm now up to 2.61 inches, and for the year, I'm up to 20.63 inches of rain here in North Jackson. And my friend Rose Lee Gibbons, I believe her name is, that lives in Bemis, she reported to me on my Facebook weather group page. She didn't give a specific time, but I'm assuming she was talking about yesterday or sometime this morning, where she had 1.13 inches of rainfall in the Bemis area. So I'm going to assume it was yesterday's amount, or maybe yesterday and this morning. But like I said, she didn't give me a specific amount. But I added up the two amounts, and I came up with just about 130, or well, let me see that real quick instead of me guessing at it. See, now 87 hundredths plus today's 46 hundredths would be 1.33. Since yesterday I've had 1.33 inches of rainfall. That might have been what she did and had 1.13 in Bemis, which is really not that far from mine. Maybe 0.2 of an inch. That's not bad for about a 9-mile radius difference, roughly, between me and there. That's the reason why I still make references to my 22 years of Bemis records that I've helped, and even make reference to them here. Because really, except for a few minor cases of some scattered summertime thunderstorms that could make a big difference between a few miles, with the exception of that, the weather's not that dramatically different from south side to north side, with the exception of like yesterday. We had them big storms move through, what was it, between 2 and 2:20, and it didn't affect Bemis as hard as it did here in North Jackson, but that's just the way it is. Sometimes it happens that way. Well, okay, I just thought I'd share that little dab of information with you. And thank you, by the way, Miss Rosalie Gibbons, for that report from the Bemis area earlier today. Let me see. Oh, yeah, the lowest relative humidity. Need to get back to that part. Lowest relative humidity was 67% at 4 p.m. The highest was 97%. Let me get this so I can see better. Highest was 97% as of 1 p.m. That's about the time it rained here today, about 1:15, and at the airport, obviously too, 97% at 1 p.m. Like I said, and today's lowest barometric pressure weather would be 29.91 inches, and that was at 4 a.m. While the highest would be 30.00, and that was at 8 and 9 a.m. and at 1 p.m. Today's highest wind gust at the Jackson Airport was 29 miles per hour out of the northwest at 12:17 p.m. Now the sun will be setting tonight at 7:57 p.m. and be rising tomorrow morning at 5:46 a.m. The moon will be rising tomorrow morning at 3:07 a.m. and be setting tomorrow afternoon at 3:21 p.m. And I'm going to give you the records while I'm at it for the 20th of May. Hottest high, like I mentioned, 93 degrees. That occurred in 1964 and 2006. Well, the coolest high would be 67 degrees, and that occurred in 1993. And like I mentioned, 70 degrees is the record warmest low, first set in 2013, and so far tied in 2017. Now the record coldest low would be, I can't read that number. Let me see. What is that? 43, I think. Yeah, 43 in 2007. Okay. Kind of chilly back then, wasn't it? Okay, let me go on and share with you the map features that I do have ready for you. Now, I'm going to show you a different map feature tonight. It's back to Weather Underground, and it's sort of a frontal map current, along with a freeze frame radar, which I'll show you the other one that I normally show you as well. We missed our gully washer today, and we're here in West Tennessee. Middle Tennessee got it, and Northern Alabama, and they're still getting it. This map is as of 6:58 p.m. Let me make sure I write that down. 6:58 p.m. so I can have that for possible reference. All right. Let me turn the camera around first. Okay, you can see from here, and I'll kind of focus it on our area, but you always like doing that. On Tennessee, as you can see from this one, see I got the radar. I'm going to show you the other radar too, the one that moves, but this one's a little slow in motion. That's why I'm just using the freeze frame. If I can call that the freeze frame, might as well, on this map. But the other one, well, it just now adjusted itself. How about that? As of 7:04, 7:05 actually. How about that? 7:05 p.m. Cool. Let me make that adjustment here. 7:05 p.m. It just adjusted itself about every 5 minutes. Okay, it adjusts itself automatically every 5 minutes. How about that? As of right now then, even though video-wise it won't be as of right now, but when you get back and looking at it, that'd be close enough, I guess, won't it? For here in Tennessee, you can see there's some pretty heavy storms over middle Tennessee. And let's see if I can get a slightly closer view of it. Just Tennessee. Let me see if I can adjust it just a little. Maybe that'll help. About as close as I'm going to be to get. Middle Tennessee's getting hammered. So is northern Alabama. My goodness. Now we do have a few light showers over here in West Tennessee. Right on the west side of Jackson, according to this one. And some more moisture is pulling up north. So it's going to be scattered on the west side of this, massive area there in central Tennessee. But there's a big gap there between a little west of Nashville all the way over to the cold front. So until that cold front moves through, there's at least a 40 to 50% chance for a shower or thunderstorm to form at any time. So we still have that chance until tomorrow morning when the front moves through. But that's a still or a frozen, the way it looks in frozen form, if I can get it out. Now that cold front it stretches way on back to Arizona, hooks up to a low pressure, as you can see there in Iowa, and stretches cold front south, and a stationary front. That's a warm front in Illinois. Then it's a stationary front from Indiana down to the Carolinas. Then it turns to a cold front into a low pressure off of the coast of North Carolina, and it heads way on out into the Atlantic. But it looks like there are a few scattered showers down in Florida, especially in the northwestern section. And I got too close. Let me see if I can get a close-up view of Florida real quick without messing it up too much. Okay, I hope I didn't mess that up by recording up doing that. There you go. There's a close-up view of Florida, in case you were wondering. Doesn't look like a whole lot going on down there, though, does it? At least according to this radar, if I can get that clear enough. Okay, it don't look too bad down there, does it? Right in that area is where all the rain is. Most of it is over in Alabama and Mississippi, moving on up into Alabama, and of course in Tennessee. Okay, enough on Florida. Let's get back to Tennessee. Oh, and I got a sister going on I better not say nothing. The Carolinas looks okay. Coastline of South Carolina and parts of North Carolina. There's a little rain off the North Carolina coast. South Carolina looks okay though. And then branching back on out, doesn't look all that bad around the rest of the country. Okay, let me make one more minor adjustment. Then I'll be through with this one, I hope. Let me bring that back up and bring this out one notch. I wanted to show you the whole country real quick before I get off of it. This one, well, let me see here. Let me adjust this over. Maybe that'll work. Yeah, oh, that's perfect there. Okay. This is the whole entire country at one view. Doesn't look all that bad either. And they just updated too. Mm, Southwest looks fairly dry. The scattered showers in the Pacific Northwest. Nothing really dramatic. You see where the highs and lows are. A lot of rain, a little bit of rain up there in parts of Canada, and and some more rain up there north in Minnesota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, and a little bit of Michigan, and some scattered parts of the Ohio Valley. Fairly clear up northeast, and boy, that one goes way on out there to a low, way off into Greenland almost. I think it would be, but I'm not going to adjust it to see that though. And there you see Mexico, which is really not terrible shape. Most of the rain's occurring in just south of Texas. Looks like it. Well, alrighty, that's enough on that map, I guess. I'll leave it for now. Let me write that down just in case YouTube does it. That'd be what, 710? 710. Now, one of these would be the correct one. I don't know which one. I don't know which one YouTube's going to choose. All right, let me look at a closer view of the local radar. Okay. Now you can see, whoa, yeah, look at here. Look at now. You can see the scattered rain showers here in Jackson. But see how, see that little, what we saw a while ago just west of Jackson? It's over, what is that, just east of Brownsville. Maybe raining in eastern Brownsville. But it does look like it's appearing to try to dissipate too. So we'll probably wind up doing that most of the night. Other than that, there's not a whole lot going on in West Tennessee. That's where the precipitation is occurring right there. And boy, is it occurring over in Nashville. My goodness. Nashville's getting pounded. Look at that. Let me see if I can bring this over just a little. And I'm messing it up. I hope I'm not messing my video recording up. I think that's what's been causing the voice to act up some as I move this around. But I think it's because I'm changing sites in the middle of it, but I'm not really changing sites. I'm scooting the radar around. Look at all those, look at those heavy storms over there in Tullahoma, Tennessee, Winchester, Tennessee, not far from McMinnville, Murfreesboro, Smyrna, Nashville. It just went through Nashville, and Lebanon, Tennessee, and points down in southern Middle Tennessee there. My goodness, and on down in Alabama, I'm sure. But I'm going to focus on West Tennessee, though, since that's where most I'm at. And I'll bring it back over to Jackson, which we have, like I said, some lighter showers getting ready to, not be too far away, but Middle Tennessee and Eastern Tennessee is getting, and Eastern Middle Tennessee is what I'm trying to say, is getting pounded tonight. That was really supposed to be our weather. But instead of hitting us, it went just east of us. So that may be a clue that at least a severe weather threat is probably over for us. We were in a slight risk category for today, but I think most of that has shifted to east of the Tennessee River, though. Okay, let me go to the satellite picture real quick. And it's as of 6:30. 45 minutes ago. That's not too bad. This gives you another picture. Ooh, my goodness, it does, don't it? Gives you another good picture of the satellite view. Here in West Tennessee, we were actually getting some sunshine. Excuse me. But you see more clouds are formed down in Mississippi, moving in our direction. And the skies are sort of broken to very cloudy over in Arkansas. They are also moving north, but a lot of this is is moving kind of northeast. So there's still a chance, but I don't think it'll be huge here. But Lord have mercy, look at Middle Tennessee. My goodness. On up at Kentucky, they go up in Kentucky and Indiana, they've had some heavy storms. And look at it down there in Alabama. And I'm looking at the enhanced radar? Not enhanced, the nighttime vision radar. I can't think of the word. Infrared. This is the word. This is an infrared radar, which shows the cloud tops, and of course when it's bright red like that, that means that the cloud tops are pretty high. Huntsville, Alabama, they're going through it. Birmingham, Alabama, all the way down to the Gulf of Mexico, and more's forming down there in southern Alabama. It's moving north, so Alabama pretty much is in for it tonight, and probably in the middle and all of East Tennessee. We might catch a little, but we're not going to catch the heaviest by any means, though. The heaviest, I think, is going to be over for us. Unless that down there forms into something big and moves straight on up. Before, remember the cold front that's west of Little Rock? Unless that moves up quicker than what the cold front can move through, if that makes any sense. Other than that, East Tennessee is in great shape as of right now, but they got storms moving their way as well. Northern Georgia is going to get some of it, of course, but right now it's mainly northern Alabama. Whew, they're getting pounded down there. And other than that, it's just kind of scattered, but right now we're sort of in a very lighter zone of rain. If that's the right word to use. Okay, let me put it back on the interactive radar, I guess. Or should I put it back this one? I tell you what, let me just put it back on a live radar. I'm trying to decide which one to go with, and I'm killing almost too much time too, but maybe it won't. I'll just put it back on our local radar here in Jackson. And I'll go ahead and read you the printed forecast is what I call it. Looks like it's going to be very cloudy skies for the most part. Very cloudy to mostly cloudy, if that makes any sense. Overnight, there's going to be more clouds than not. If that makes any sense. Anyway, there'll be some times when the skies will actually clear up. That's why I like calling it very cloudy. It's going to be kind of going back and forth. That's going to happen all night tonight and half of tomorrow until lunchtime anyways. And there's about I'd say 30% chance for a scattered shower, maybe even a thunderstorm, even though I really doubt we'll have any thunderstorms here in Jackson unless they form some more overnight. I'll just go ahead and say and thunderstorms until about mid-evening, 9 or 10 o'clock. And then the chance may pick up to about 50-60% overnight into tomorrow morning and to about sunrise, and then drop back down to probably about 20-30% from sunrise till noon, and then the rain should be completely gone by noon, if not sooner. And then by noon, the skies should become fairer by tomorrow. So that's kind of good news for Sunday, I guess. But the heaviest of the storms by far is gone for us. But we'll see as night wears on. I may have to adjust this forecast after around 9 o'clock to take the chances down even lower. But I'm keeping it in there since the cold front hasn't moved through yet. Okay, so just be cautious just in case. You never know sometimes. The low tomorrow morning should be about 65 degrees. High tomorrow should be about 78 degrees. But we'll be a little bit cooler tomorrow. And we'll have northwest winds of 10 to 20. But remember, during the afternoon and evening, we should have plenty of sunshine tomorrow afternoon. On Monday, the skies are going to be fair all day and night, with a low temperature near 53 and a high of 77, with northeast winds of 10 to 20. And there was a chance for rain and thunderstorms on Tuesday. That has been removed and replaced with, guess what? Fair skies. How about that? It's going to be fair on Tuesday too, with a low near 55 and a high of 76, with west winds at 10 to 20. And actually it's going to be fair Wednesday and Thursday and Friday and Saturday and even Sunday. I think it's going to be fair the rest of the week once it clears up. Tomorrow afternoon it's going to be fair all the way through next Sunday. How about that? Let me see. I think Tuesday I gave you the low and high. Wednesday's low and high is going to be 55 and 70. Thursday's low and high is going to be 51 and 73. Friday's low and high is going to be 53, 81. Next Saturday is going to be 61 and 86. And then next Sunday, 64 and 86 with a low and high. And the wind direction in general is going to be out of the south to southwest at about 10 to 20 miles per hour each of those days. And it looks like we'll have to wait, as of right now, all the way to Monday week, the 29th, before we have another chance for rain and thunderstorms. That could easily change, though, over a 9-day period, but that's the very latest as of right now. Okay, I'll let it be at that. Apologize for taking so long to explain all of it, but maybe it'll help you out regardless, I hope. Alrighty, well, I hope everybody has a very pleasant Saturday night, May the 20th, 2017. And look out for those scattered showers for here. Thunderstorms are numerous over in Middle Tennessee, especially along and north and south and east of Nashville, Tennessee. Well, actually, right now it's from Nashville, Tennessee to about Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, and points east. So if you happen to be east of Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or Nashville, you're going to get some rain tonight. And the heaviest appears to be just west of McMinnville, Tennessee, and west and south of there, and especially south of west of McMinnville, Tennessee. Chattanooga, you're fixing to get it. Matter of fact, there's probably raining there now, according to this radar. So we basically dodged a big, heavy rain event here in Jackson, and really most of West Tennessee, and ended up hitting Mississippi and Alabama and Middle and East Tennessee as of right now. But all of the rain, all the chances to be gone once that cold front moves through sometime tomorrow morning between sunrise and noon. Okay, I've said that enough times, I think. Okay, I hope you wake up to a beautiful Sunday morning, May the 21st, 2017, and I hope I don't forget, if I could say that, to talk to you again tomorrow night. And until then, if I do, I'll get back to you Monday night. Until then, either tomorrow night or Monday night, I hope all of you have sweet dreams tonight. Good night, and God bless you.